guys, I want to talk to you today about how to pick a broker when you're first starting in real estate, when you're fresh out of the real estate school and when you just got your license and you have no idea where to start, you have no friends in real estate that maybe have given you advice, and you're just completely clueless and you just want to make the best decision. I can tell you that 10 years ago, exactly 10 years and 1 month ago that I got my license in 2012 December, I did not know what to do and I made many mistakes. So I'm doing this video to show you what not to do. I went right away. I thought I was going to be a luxury agent, blah, 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 blah. You know, everybody thinks that in the beginning. Nobody understands what real estate is really about. They see Selling Sunset now, it's really popular, and all these other shows, and they think it's going to be so easy. Like real estate is just showing houses and writing contracts and collecting checks. That is part of it, but it's a very small part of it. Really, the main thing that you have to do in real estate is generating leads. It's really a sales job, and many people don't realize that. So my first brokerage, which they don't even have that one anymore, was EWM. EWM, which I didn't know, offered like literally zero training to me, and I was on a 50% split. So when you see those hey, you know, when you're watching $1 Million Listing and they say cha-ching, and then it shows like $100,000 commission. No, that's probably for the broker. You get 3% usually if you represent one side of the transaction of the entire purchase price. Out of that 3%, there are brokerages now where you get 100%, and then it's usually just a transaction fee that you have to pay. Most of the time there's a split. It could be 50-50, it used to be like that a lot back in the day. It's 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, whatever. And then sometimes people have a staggering split where you start off at a certain split, and after you sell, after you sell a certain amount of real estate, or after you sell a certain amount of transaction, that year it goes up. People have different models. What you should be paying most attention to when you're picking a brokerage is of course the split, because I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts like seeing your check and you were supposed to get like 17K and you end up with 12 and the rest goes to your broker. That is why you need to be going to a broker who does something for you, that either provides you with leads meaning provides you with potential clients, or provides you with really good training. For that reason, when you're starting out, the best brokerage that I would recommend out of the, I think it's been 6 now that I've been at, and I just joined them last year, and I wish I would have joined them in the beginning because they're actually really good for newbies, is Keller Williams. That is because Keller Williams really trains you and kind of holds your hand. I don't know of any other broker that trains you that well. There are probably some little mom and pop brokers that you should also interview with that are in your neighborhood. Depends of course where you live, and that will give you a higher split probably, because Keller Williams does take in my opinion, a kind of like a high percentage that might give you really good training too, but you have to talk to them when you interview with them. That's what I would recommend. If you're just starting out, I would recommend going to all the little mom and pop brokerages in your neighborhood and interviewing with them, sitting down with the broker or the owner, and ask them if they provide leads, ask them how the training is, and ask them really what they provide to you. What's the split? What's the percentage that you get paid at the transaction, and what's the percentage that they take? Those are the main things that you should ask. So ask about the split, ask about the training, and ask if they provide leads. And based off of that, and ask also about what's the monthly fee, because some of them have monthly fees and some of them don't. All of them have different models of how your pay is structured. It does matter a lot when you're on commission. Trust me, you're gonna notice. There might be a couple months where you're not gonna get a deal. After that, when you get your first deal, you definitely wanna make sure it's a good amount, or wanna make sure that it's fair. There's always something, like something's gotta give. If somebody's gonna give you really amazing training, they probably wanna have your commission, which is fair. Pika's eating my shoes. I'll be right back. Then based off of that, you make your decision. I think as a big franchise, Keller Williams is a great one to look for. And then I would also recommend going to all the little smaller ones that are in your area and seeing maybe if that's a great fit, because they possibly can provide also really good training, and they might be at a better split. So as soon as you get your license, go interview with at least 2 or 3 brokers. Don't just go with the first one. You want to just see what's out there. Even though you think that's the best one, all the brokers are different, so you kind of get a good feel about it. So I wish you good luck, and I hope that helped.